walk in Milan. No matter how cold it is here, I just refuse to dress for the winter, so I'm still dressed like a California guy, freezing my ass off, but live and learn. Weather might be one of Italy's shortcomings in the winter, but architecture is not. Sick shop, one of the millions in Milan. Check this out. Pretty damn epic. There's many beautiful Duomos in Italy, but the one in Milan gives all of them a run for its money. Pretty damn epic. One of the best things about Italy is you don't have to go to a farmer's market to find fresh produce. We're just right on the street. What's up from Milan? Having an awesome breakfast. Little Bites of Beauty, my wife. Check her out. So the internet doesn't work in my apartment, but one of the coolest things about having an online business is you can work from wherever you want. Hey guys, it's Alec Torelli. Welcome to Ask Alec, where I take your questions and answer them in short videos, 5 minutes here or less. Today's episode is brought to you from our awesome apartment here in Milan. For more about our trip here, about what we did, where we went, where we stayed, check out my blog, alectorelli.com. I give you all the backstory into our awesome trip here. Today's video is a question from Jeff, who writes, "Hey Alec, I was wondering if you had any advice on regaining motivation for poker. I've been grinding it out for about 7 years. First couple years on Stars as a rakeback pro, playing 50-cent dollar, and then after Black Friday, I started grinding 2-5 live. Kept a steady win rate and been playing about 40 hours a week for a year. In the last few years at 510, on and off, online, my win rate slowly declined. Now I play about 20 hours a week if I'm lucky, and I'm so bored when I do play, I can't wait to leave. I thought about moving on to doing something else, but to be honest, there's nothing I could really do that would make me close to as much money or give me the life of a professional poker player. Have you had any issues with losing motivation, or do you have any ideas about what you can do to get it back?" Jeff, great question. I, of course, over 10 plus years playing poker professionally, have obviously had tons of times where I felt uninspired or didn't feel like playing poker. The thing is that as a professional, you're very lucky that you can take advantage of complete autonomy, flexibility, and freedom to make your own hours and play when you want. It's much harder to be in another sport like basketball or tennis, where you actually have to force yourself to be ready on game days and playing a game, excellent level performance when the game calls you. Poker's not really like that. Even if you're competing on a tournament circuit, or especially if you're playing cash games as you are, live at the casinos or online, you can really make your own schedule. So not only can you choose what times of the day that you happen to be the most inspired to play poker, whether you're a morning person or you're most alert in the evenings, but you could also choose what days of the week, depending on your other things in your life you have going on, and frankly, you could take as long of breaks as you want, provided that you have the resources to support your lifestyle. So the first challenge would be to figure out when within your schedule that you're performing your best. Are you playing the best in the mornings or in the evenings? I know for me, I have my daily poker schedule completely in order. On days that I play poker, I know exactly what my entire day is gonna look like, and I literally will engineer a day that will get me to perform my absolute best, and it works fantastic. I've been doing it for years. Aside from that, I know sort of my limits. I've experimented a lot with how many hours a week I could play poker and still maintain that level of inspiration. I'm a firm believer in quality over quantity, and for many years of my career, in the beginning especially, I pushed myself to play 60, 80, 120 hours a week, whatever it was, and basically just lived, eat, and breathed poker. But eventually, of course, that's going to lead to burnout. So you do have to find a balance, and the key in finding balance isn't just only playing a limited amount of hours of poker, but it's filling your time away from the table with doing things that make poker exciting and doing things that are inspiring to you. And of course, as a poker player, that's basically creating a life that you love, something that you love to do. That's what we're all drawn to poker for, is it allows us to have complete freedom and autonomy. We don't have to have bosses. We could do whatever we want. So here's a little trick I've used that has led me to travel all around the world and play in poker in awesome places, take awesome vacations, that I've used to help me regain inspiration in times I've been feeling down. And I encourage you to try this out for yourself.
I've had times in my poker career, especially early on in the beginning, where I would play 60, 80 hours a week regularly. I would literally dream of poker hands because I really couldn't tell the difference between when I was awake and when I was sleeping. I would just see hands of poker all night because I would be playing so much. And of course, that led to burnout very quickly. So what I would do in times like this, where I really wanted to keep playing, there was a lot of opportunity, and I really wanted to push myself to make more money and grind and improve my game, was I would take a step back from poker for a minute and be like, let me refocus about what it is that poker gives my life that I truly value and love. And for me personally, that was having the flexibility and freedom to travel wherever and whenever I wanted to. So what I would do is I would take a step back and I would budget out and plan how much it would cost, both in terms of time and money, to plan a dream vacation. The first time I did this, I was in college at SMU. I was 18 years old. And I did this with my friend Nick at the time, who flew out to Dallas with me, and we played online poker all day, every day for a week. We planned, before this, we set a goal, how much money we wanted to make. We wanted to make 50 grand. And with that money, we were going to take 5 of it each, and we were going to just completely go balls to the walls in Asia and take an awesome, amazing trip. So we planned out our entire trip. We literally put all the flights that we wanted to do on a calendar, and we picked out 7 countries we wanted to do. We picked out all the hotels we wanted to stay at, all the fun activities we wanted to do, and we got really, really inspired about something that was bigger than ourselves, something that was bigger than the superficial goal of making money playing poker. So this trip was an inspiration for us. Every time that we got tired, every time we didn't feel like playing, every time we took a bad beat or got uninspired, we looked at the picture on the wall of, the amazing pool over the water in Singapore, and we said, that's where we want to be, that's what we're trying to do, and this is what we're working for. And that got us to our goal, and it really kept us motivated and inspired the entire time. And I've used this countless times to travel to many places around the world whenever I felt uninspired about playing poker. So it's something I highly encourage you to try out. Pick something that you want to do in your life that would give it a lot of excitement and meaning, that you give yourself a bigger purpose while you're playing poker. Use that as your goal and your motivation and your guide, and that should be your inspiration for when you're at the table. So when you're getting bored, when you take a bad beat, when things get frustrating and don't go your way, have some trigger or reminder that keeps you focused on a goal that's bigger than yourself. Use that. Leave a comment after this video. Let me know how it went. I really encourage you to try that out. Otherwise, for you guys out there that are having other things you experiment with that helps you keep motivated while you're playing poker, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what works for you. I'm sure that a lot of other people in the community would be inspired from your stories and learn a lot from your insights. Thank you guys so much for watching. For more Hand of the Days and Ask Alex, my Hello Alex series, all the videos I put out on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, click up here, and stay subscribed. I'll put out more videos this week. If you want to get in touch with me, head over to my blog, alectorelli.com, submit your questions to me, and I'll put the best ones right here on this show. So that's it here for Ask Alec for the day. For more about my trip to Milan and all the things we're doing out here, head over to my blog, alectorelli.com. There's a ton more content there as well for how to take your poker games to the next level. So check it out. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.